made a boo-boo. And this is why social media is so handy, because I've been putting this job up on my story as I'm doing it, and someone replied back to me saying, don't you need the baffle in place? Otherwise, good morning. We are the 1st of October today. I am feeling rough. No, you don't like hearing me moan. No one likes to start the day off with a moan, but I'm feeling rough. I think there's something going around. Kids have got it. Nikki's got it. I've got it. Sore throat. Today I've got the sniffles. It's just about powering through the day and just getting through the day. Don't need to drink silly season, but it's probably the time of the year that everyone gets ill. You can probably hear it in my voice as well. And the first job I've got to do today is fit a designer radiator, which we all know can go one of two ways. It can either make or break your day, because after this I've got a boiler service, gas safety, another boiler service, another boiler service, another boiler service, a pump change on a Valent, and possibly a PRV and vessel on another Valent. So that's 6 other jobs on top of what I've got today. So let's see how we get on. This is a job where I've done a system conversion before. There was a Worcester heat only, and I put in a backseat 836 combi. And yeah, customers basically messaged me saying that they want a radiator fitted. I'll show you inside when we go in there, but basically it's a standard rad that's coming out. Got a designer rad going in. The pipework's chasing the wall, but the customer has chased out the wall for me already, so I'm hoping that makes my life a little bit easier. And I also think I'm going to have to get the soldering gear out today as well after ages, which I've not done for a long time. So let's go inside, let's have a look. Don't forget to like and subscribe, peeps. Every little helps. And if you want any of the discount codes for any of the stuff that I use, check the links in the description. It's all there for you. Let's go inside and have a look. Right, we are draining, and this is a good sign. Drain off is working. So I'm hoping that means we're gonna have some luck, because we are removing, obviously this radiator is coming out. Customer's drawn a mark for me, so we've got this vertical designer radiator going into this space here, so I'm going to try and get an equal distance between those two there. This is where I fitted the backseat, so that's an 836 combi. There used to be, where you can see there used to be an old Worcester heat only here, which we got rid of. Backseat 836 combi here, and now I'm back here to fit this radiator. So this is what I was saying about the pipework in the wall. So it's all, customers chased out most of it for me. So now it's just a case of obviously trying to rejig it. Don't think I'm going to be able to press inside the wall cavity, so I'll probably have to get the soldering gear out, which is fine. I haven't done soldering in a while, but should still be okay. I think the plan is, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the rad off the wall, I'm going to hang the new radiator so I've got it in position, and then I'll probably take it back off again once I know where it is and where the pipes are going to line up, so then I can work on the pipe work. I might be able to work on the pipe work with the radiator hung, but I'm not sure. So yeah, first job's get the radiator, get this one off, get the new one hung, and then we can go from there. Right, so this one does have a baffle, as you can see in there, but it actually says in the instructions here as well, if installed horizontally, please check for baffles inside the bottom tube. Use a long steel rod to knock the baffle open. Even though I'm installing it vertically, I'm still going to knock that baffle out, so I'm just going to get either a long screwdriver, or I've got a bit of threaded rod in the van. Just going to knock that baffle open first so that we don't have any problem with baffle and return directions. Alright, let's try and knock this baffle out. There we go, that's knocked it open. Oh, so it's literally like a flat circular disc, and you just literally hit it either top or bottom and it just makes it. Let me just show you. There you go. So you see, now you can see all the way through. You can't get it out completely, but it's knocked open, so now we shouldn't have any problem with it being fitted whichever way. Just make sure this is the bottom, and then, yeah, to be fair, it probably doesn't even matter now whether it's top or bottom, which way around, but keep this bit at the bottom and then we'll flip it and put it on here. Well, we are winning so far. I say so far because external wall, I've had solid fixings, which is a great start. Well, the best start was the fact that that drain off worked and the fact that I got good fixings on it. Radiator's hung, we are nice and level now. I don't put the level on the panels because sometimes they can be a little bit up and down. If you put it on the bar, you can see that's nice and level. So now we are going to see what we can do with the pipework. The left hand side, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Right hand side might be a little bit tight to cut into the wall, but let me get the tails made in there first and then I'll start sorting out the pipework. And yeah, I think I probably will end up soldering this time. Well, here's something I haven't done in a long time. It almost feels unnatural, but let's do it. Soldering.
think that's taken. So I've obviously caked these because they're going to be going in the wall, but this one, try to keep it neat. Same with this one, try to keep that soldering neater around there, but then caked the sections that are going to be in the wall. All right, so soldering is all done, pipework's all done. Now I'm just going to let it cool down. I put a new rubber washer in there and then fill it up and test it. Made a boo-boo. Made a boo-boo. And this is why social media is so handy, because I've been putting this job up on my story as I'm doing it, and someone replied back to me saying, don't you need the baffle in place? Otherwise, what's going to happen? If it's vertical, it's just going to come in, flow straight out the other end. That's why I should have listened to the instructions where it said, if you're installing it horizontally, knock the baffle out, because then if that was going horizontal, then you want that to come up and then across. Whereas if I knock the baffle out, it's not going to get hot all around there. It's just going to go straight through. Luckily, I hadn't knocked the baffle out completely. It was just at an angle. So I've managed to, I don't even know if you guys can see it there. I've managed to get back into position. So now that's all done. Put the tail back in, put the drain cock in, and then I can fill up and test. Excuse the washing machine noise. It's getting hot. It is getting hot. It's only just started to come on, which is obviously the top part is getting there, but it is getting hot. Oh man, I tell you what, the baffle thing almost snookered me. That could have been, sorry, just been distracted by, oh my god, that is a monster. How did that get in? Well, it's a good thing I'm out of here, but I don't know what to do about that. Do I just leave it? Well, I can't leave the doors open because they've just gone out now. Look at the size of that. That is huge. That is humongous. I am going to get out of here. So, thank you for watching this one. The rest of my jobs are now servicing and gas safeties. I've got a boiler repair to do, which I will come back to on this video if I get around to doing it today. Right now I want to get out of here before I get attacked by that bee. In a bit.
Right, I do have another call out. It is a Valent. I think I actually said I might have this one today, I can't remember. I think it's the expansion vessel in PRV. It's a friend of a friend. Done a full service on this boiler a few years ago. They went away on holiday and they came back and the boiler pressure had all knocked out. And I asked them, when you had been running the boiler, what was the pressure doing? Was it going up? They said, yeah, it was going up to sort of 3.5. So I reckon either the vessel's failed or it just needs repressurizing. I brought a vessel with me, got a PRV on the van. So let's go in, let's see what the crack is and let's get it done. So yeah, it is the PRV. You can see out here, it's still going. I've checked the expansion vessel and it's just flat. It's not split. So we don't need to replace the vessel, but got PRV with me. So we get the PRV head replaced, recharge the expansion vessel, make sure we're all good. And then I've got that pump change to do as well. Well, I've just put the compressor on, 0. In the water. That's surprising. There we go. There we go. It's coming out now. Right, let that do its thing. And just get the PRV done. This is my favourite tool for working on PRV heads. The twin grips, 82, 01, 250. Just get them open a bit. To there, and literally get face on and done. Now I can just swap the head out and we should be good to go. Right, back up the pressure, purging out, let that done, on to the next one. Right, Ecotech Plus 835, it has had a few F75s, so if you have a look at the fault list, F75, right, so the last 10 fault codes have been F75. Right, let's delete those fault codes. Now, I'm just going to test whether it is the pump or the pressure sensor. So I'm just going to put it into P0 and we're going to see what's going on with the pump. Yeah, got nothing on that. Oh, okay, pump is running. Right, so the pump is running, but yeah, pressure sensor. Because when you push that in, yeah, the pump's running. So it's not the pump. It's just the pressure sensor. So let's pop this into P6, drain it out, and then get the pressure sensor swapped out. Right, here's our proof that it's the pressure sensor. That's still showing port 9, 0.9 bar. And you can see the pressure gauge in there is showing 0. So it's definitely a pressure sensor issue. Now, the next issue I've got is getting to the pressure sensor because this one is up there. So we'll try to reach that. I also need to try and recharge the expansion vessel. AAV's, oh, sorry, you can't see. AAV's gone in as well. I'm going to change the AAV, recharge the expansion vessel, and try and get to that pressure sensor. Right, we're done. We are purging. Pump is definitely running. I'll tell you in a minute. And get the click. There we go. So remember that was showing 1.3, now it's showing 1.7, so that proves pump is running, created a spike in pressure on the pressure sensor, which yeah, wasn't fun to do, but it's done, it's in. AAV's done as well. My uni light's about to die, that's why it's strobe lighting. Expansion vessel's been recharged as well. So let this finish purging out and then we're done. Apologise for the low lighting. We are in Leytonstone at 4 minutes to 9 PM. We have an F75. Now, the reason I'm still out working this late is because it's silly season. I just want to clear as many jobs as I can, rather than trying to be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next day, because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We don't know what the next day is going to bring. So when the jobs come in, I'm just trying to clear them as much as possible. But the weird thing about this job, I was here, I'm pretty sure earlier this year, and I've changed the diverter valve and the pressure sensor already, and it was gunked up. So it could be that the pressure sensor's gone again, or it might be that the pump has failed this time. Either way, I've got both bits on the van. I'll get up and running tonight, regardless, one way or the other. Let's just go and let's see what component has failed. Let's get the boiler fixed, and then we will go home. Call out's done. It wasn't even a call out. You know what happened? So the pressure must have dropped out of the boiler. The customer topped it up. No more F75, because sometimes you do get an F75 when the pressure drops out as well. But they weren't getting hot water. And all that it was, it's a glowworm energy. The mode button, they must have maybe pressed it a few too many times. So the boiler was just in heating mode. It wasn't hot water mode. So they're running a hot tap, the boiler's not firing up. Literally, I just pressed it, because I asked them, is the error still coming up? No, that's all fine. We're just not getting hot water. So I looked at the display, only radiator symbol. Pressed the mode button, got the heating hot water back on. Bingo, hot water's working. I didn't charge them a full call out. I just charged them a partial call out because I still drove half an hour to get here. So it's only fair. But yeah, home time.